Hello and welcome. You're watching Markets Today. I'm Sakshi Patra, and this is where we discuss everything about the stock market's early action. We've seen the market saw 500 points on the Sensex right in the opening deals. The Nifty also opening above 16,700, and this is despite the 75 basis points rate hike coming in from the US Federal Reserve, which was likely to be an impact on the markets. But beyond that, we actually saw the US markets close higher, the Asian markets react positively, and the SGX Nifty also indicate a positive start to the Indian markets. Now, why are the markets reacting on a high note despite this hike? Because of the statements made by the US Federal Reserve, which indicates that right now inflation is the big target right now, but there are no indicative signs of immediate US economy being in recession because the unemployment rate are at a low level. There are huge vacancies right there. All the indications in the economy still point to an expansion right there. And plus, on the rate hikes, the US Federal Reserve believe that eventually they will slow down the pace of rate hikes as well, and that's what got the markets on a higher note. In fact, we saw the markets higher by 500 points for the Sensex. It opened at 56,313. The Nifty gained 120 points to open the day at 16,760. But right now, if you see, the markets are building on further gains. We are seeing the Sensex right now at 56,493, up 677 points or 1.2% higher. Another 1% uptick on the Nifty 50. It's now higher than 16,820. The Nifty Bank is contributing to the gains today, 1.25% gains, and that's the outperformance that you're seeing from the Nifty Bank. It's up by almost 500 points, 37,250 kind of levels being seen on the Nifty Bank as well. Right now, the biggest gainer on the index is Bajaj Finance, up by 9.5% at 69.88. Tata Motors, however, is the biggest loser at 1.5% down tick. The IT index is the best performing index right now in the early trade, almost 2% up. And Pharma index is actually seeing profit booking from yesterday. It was performing very well. Right now, it's a 0.25% down in trade. Now, in terms of the other individual stocks, which are really gaining on the back of the high move on the Sensex. You're actually seeing Bajaj Finance, which is up over 9% on a stellar quarter 1 numbers. Bajaj Finserv also moved 4% higher. Tata Steel, IndusInd Bank, Infosys, Wipro, Axis Bank, Kotak Bank. These are the other notable winners. On the flip side, you have Dr. Reddy, Sun Pharma, which has come under pressure today, slipping almost 2%. Bharti Airtel, ITC and Nestle were also trading subdued. In the broader markets, the mid cap and the small cap indices definitely up by almost 0.7, 0.8% in trade. Within sectors, banks, financials, IT, all leading the Nifty, moving by 1% higher. Auto and pharma, however, are suffering losses. Among stocks, one stock that you need to note is SpiceJet, that has tanked 7% after yesterday DGCA restricted the airline's flights to 50% of departures approved under the summer schedule. Remember, I tweeted about this as well, that this could be a big negative. The big question that experts are asking right now is what impact on the ticket prices for SpiceJet, because the kind of losses it will make on the other flights, will it try to map up the prices as well? Tata Motors has slipped by around 3% after its Q1 consolidated loss has widened to more than expected, to over 5,000 odd crore rupees as compared to 4450 crore rupees earlier. Overall, experts do believe that going forward from here, the markets will be tracking the earnings space as well. And going forward from here, we'll also have to see how the markets really react to, the RBI's monetary policy as well. We are going to be looking at the RBI's rate setting panel that we may go for, some rate hike yet again in the next week's meeting. The hike will have to be seen whether it is as high as in quantum as the US Fed has been doing. But we'll have to keep in mind all these factors as we move forward. So do stay tuned on to Business Today TV for everything and more details as we go forward.